1 minute. Okay. This is a pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Call the meeting to order and do a roll call, please.
Trustee Lopez?
Here.
Trustee McMahon? Trustee Lacewell? President Bain?
Here.
Trustee Agee?
Here.
Trustee Wolford?
Here.
Trustee Panel?
Here.
Tom Green?
Okay, we do have a quorum, so we can get going. Can I have a motion to approve the agenda?
I'll make a motion.
Can I have a second?
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Okay. Next, the minutes of the business meeting of August 26th.
I'll make a motion.
Can I have a second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Thank you. Next to the bills, go over the bills. We got sewer testing for 118 and 146. We got water testing for 100. Surf Internet's 166.92. Stranded Associates 1531.53. That's ongoing with our manhole project. Nicor 58.83. 153.27, 54.76, Northern Illinois Service, we had a water main break, 64.96.50, ComEd, 15.74.51, 230.77, 638.12, 66.06, Illinois Labor Law Posters, 109.50, Hawkins Chemicals, 233.78 and 241.22. The total is 11,919.72. Any questions or comments? Can I have a motion to approve the bills?
I'll make a motion to approve the bills.
Can I have a second?
I'll second.
Can I have a roll call, please?
Trustee McMahon? Trustee Lacewell? President Bain?
Here, yeah, aye.
Trustee Agee?
Aye.
Trustee Wolford?
Aye.
Trustee Panel?
Aye.
Trustee Lopez?
Aye.
Okay. Public comments? Okay. No old business. Want to let everybody know we're going to post this on our website, etc. The leaf pickup, LRS annual leaf pickup is Wednesday 10/29 and Wednesday 11/19. So have your leaves out where they're going to be needed, okay? No new business. Next is the ordinance on the grocery tax. As you know, the state of Illinois is doing away with the 1% grocery tax as of January 1st. And they are allowing our municipality, because we are not a home rule municipality, a one-time shot to keep it. If we don't keep it, we're never going to get it back unless the state of Illinois reinstates it. Most of this sales tax, by the way, it's already being paid through the village. This isn't something new. This is just something to continue. The vast majority of this tax is coming through Casey's, and the vast number of customers that go to Casey's don't even live in Capron. So I don't consider this to be a burden on the people of Capron, but it's money that we're getting in from people that pass through, okay, more than anything else. We haven't raised our real estate taxes in the 5 years that we've been here. We haven't raised, we actually froze our water rate for 1 year. We got rid of the $5 surcharge on the sewer side, and the water rate didn't even equal that. So we've been really good about taxes and spending and everything else in this town since we've been here. I think when you see the financial report, it will bear that out. And I would strongly recommend that we approve this ordinance, and it's gotta be approved by October 1st. So it's now or never. So, do we have any discussion on this?
How much money are we getting off of it now that we're using it?
It's hard to tell because it all gets lumped under sales tax, okay? So I don't know how much of it is actually grocery tax and how much of it is all the other tax. It's not a lot, it's probably a couple of $1,000s a year, okay? But I don't think we need to just give it up for giving it up's sake, okay?
I will say, the vast majority of municipalities in the state the state passed this so that it's pulled back from them imposing the tax, but then they authorize you to go ahead and impose it, kind of maintain the status quo. I mean, you guys do what you want, but especially communities that have, some communities don't have a real estate tax, so they live and breathe on the sales tax. So it's your call, but it's, everybody in the state's dealing with it, the vast majority are going ahead and approving it.
Okay, so,
As a state, we're already taxed enough, though. We
what?
already have we have most of the highest taxes in the nation,
Yeah, I know.
aside from California.
I know.
I don't think it's necessary.
That's why I wondered how much it was, or if we were gonna notice a big,
It's not gonna be a
I
big
think
amount.
if it was like 20 or 30,000, it'd be a different story, but if we're talking 10,000 and less,
so we're not gonna really notice then. It's not like it's,
Okay, well, okay, anybody else wanna say anything? All right, so I'm gonna ask it, can I have a motion to approve ordinance 25-7 for the 1% grocery tax?
I'll move that we approve ordinance 25-7.
Okay, can I have a second?
I'll second it.
Okay, let's do a roll call vote.
Trustee Lacewell, President Bink,
Aye,
Trustee G,
no.
Trustee Wolford,
Aye.
Trustee Pennell,
Aye.
Trustee Lopez,
No.
and Trustee McMahon.
so if I count that right, it's 3-2,
Actually, well,
right?
you're a tiebreaker, so it is 3-2.
It's
Pardon?
3-2, yeah.
Yeah.
3-2, so it passes. Okay, all right, thank you. On to the next. Our village sign. I know there's been talk, but I want to explain a few things, okay? We've spent a lot of money on infrastructure, roads, working underground, and I think it's time we started working a little bit above ground and doing something for the people that live in this town and show a little civic pride and start to upgrade some of the things that we have here, like the signs at both ends of town and the way we message people, etc. And I think this is a good start. For one thing, it will allow us to stream messages across this screen so that, like tonight, we could say something like business meeting at 7 o'clock, and then it would scroll to like Friday night food trucks, and it would scroll to the Halloween hours and the Lions Club blood drive, etc., so that people can see what's going on in town and keep up to date and enhance the information that we do here. And I think it would be a much nicer thing for us to have than our current letter sign over by the gazebo. I don't want to get rid of the letter sign, I want to use it for another purpose, so, but I just think it's time, we've talked about it enough. This design that you have in front of you seems to fit the purpose that we're all looking for. It's $20,000 and that's installed. And I think it's gonna be easy to program. It'll be here for a long time, and I just think it's high time we did something like this. So does anybody have any comments? Okay. Can I have a motion to approve the purpose of this sign?
I'll move that we do that.
Can I have a second?
I'll second.
Mike, can I have a roll call, please?
President Bink,
Aye.
Trustee G?
Aye.
Trustee Wolford?
Aye.
Trustee Pennell?
Aye.
Trustee Lopez?
No.
Okay.
Trustee McMahon?
Motion passes, so we'll get this started, okay? Next on the list is Halloween hours. I don't want to wait till the last minute. I think we should do what we did the last year, same hours. If I'm not mistaken, I think those was 4 to 7 or something like that, okay? On Halloween, okay, not on a weekend, okay? So we will, can I get a motion to make Halloween hours 4 to 7?
You said that is on Halloween night.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. I'll make a motion.
Second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? All right. Next is the turkey drive.
Steve?
We've done one the last couple of years.
Can we double check with the fire department about the parade
Oh,
afterwards
absolutely,
to the Lions
yeah,
Club?
no problem. I don't think there'll be a problem, but yeah, no problem. We've done a turkey drive the last couple of years. Couple of them were pretty good, one not so good, but I want to know if we want to do it again. So we don't need to have a motion or nothing. I'm not gonna, I just want to know if we should talk to the food pantry about doing it again this year. Any comments?
Since it is for the food pantry, I would like them to have some volunteers to help.
Well, we'll have to push that, okay? Anybody?
I think that a lot of people could use the help.
I think so too, so, okay? So I'll move ahead with that, okay? Next, Lucky Corner, that's the new bar and grill over here, on 4th and 173. This is their design for their sign. My understanding that this has already gone through zoning and building inspection approval. So all we need to do is approve the application for this so we can get it put up. I don't see any reason why we need to hold off on this. Can I have a motion to approve this sign?
Question, please.
Yeah,
Is the sign going to be located on the front face of the building on 4th Street?
Yes.
Or on 174?
1 4th Street,
Okay.
okay, just like it's pictured.
Like it faces us.
So that doesn't exist yet?
Yeah, that's on 4th Street
It's
side,
already on.
okay?
They might have had a sign there, but it didn't say that, but.
Can I have a motion to approve the sign application?
I'll make a motion.
Can I have a second?
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed?
No.
Okay. All right, next, trustee Lopez, anything?
Nothing.
Okay, trustee McMahon is not here, so I'm gonna do the financial report, okay? As of August 31st, our new balance in our general fund, $1,439,744.79. And if I'm not mistaken, that's a $22,000 increase over the last month. In our MFT fund, we have $171,310.56. And I'm still working on and waiting for a report from Strand for sidewalks. That's what we're gonna use it for. Water fund, we have $578,457.72. Okay, moving on to the actual financial treasurer's report. Our revenue for administrative is budgeted at $570,600. So far, we've taken in $257,411.71, which is 45% of the total. And since this is for August, so that's May, June, July, August, this is for a third of the year, okay? So anything over 33% is good, and we're at 45, so we're ahead of the game. For elected officials, our total expenses budgeted at $49,800. So far, we spent $59.25, or only just under 12%. Administrative expenses, all the money that Crystal spends, okay? The budget is for $225,800. We spent $85,235.40, or 34%, which is pretty much right on the money. For streets or public works, we budgeted $137,600. We spent $33,510.33, or 24% of the budget, so we're under on that. On MFT, we budgeted $67,500. We've taken in $21,528.42, or 34%, so we're pretty much right on the money with that. We haven't spent any money and MFT, as I explained, okay? Under water, our revenue total, our budget is for 673,300. We've taken in 233,6004, or 34%, so we're right on the money with that. But here comes the issues. Under our wastewater, we budgeted $240,000. We've spent $156,005.17, or 65%. But that was the lagoon project that knocked that out of whack, and we don't have to do that anymore. Okay, so hopefully the expenses for the rest of the year on wastewater will start to come down a little bit, except we have that $100,000 that we're spending on the manhole project, but that's in the budget. Under water, we have a budget for expense of $302,000. We spent $182,915.74, or 60%. And this well number 3 project is not been paid for yet, and that's going to bump that up even more. But I want to remind everybody that the budget that we submitted to the state had a surplus of $267,000. So in essence, we're probably going to eat up that surplus that we had without having to go back into the general fund for reserves. So that's okay in my opinion. We'll see how it works out, okay? Next is Trustee Lacewell is not here, but I want to let everybody know that we had the food trucks again Friday night. We had 3 of them. We had Alfredo's, we had a Greek truck here, Olive Branch, and a Rusty Drum came back for barbecue, and we had a pretty good turnout again. It was pretty steady the whole night. So we're going to do it again one more time the 3rd week in October. I think we're going to shut it down a little earlier than 8 o'clock because it'll be getting dark a lot earlier by the 3rd week in October. So we'll see how that goes. And it'll be weather dependent, obviously, okay? Trustee Agee.
Nothing.
Trustee Wolford.
Nothing.
Trustee Panal.
Brief water report. The repairs on well 3 are nearly completed. The pipe has been replaced and rewelded. There's been a pressure test. The well is back inserted, and they'll backfill it in the next few days, pressure test it again, and then it should all be good to go.
Yep. So basically what you guys got here is on the top left picture is a new valve. That's the new line that was installed to the wellhead, and it's got a valve in it, a shut-off valve, so we can test things and isolate. The next picture over center top is that's the staff. That's what they call the pitless connection, okay, that we had to replace. And next to that is the actual pump that goes into the bottom of the well. At the bottom is just a long view picture, but the important picture is the one on the bottom right. If you look at the silver section, that's the section in the pitless connection that failed, okay? That's where the threaded connection, that white pipe is coming out of. The pipe is not white. That is a double coat of Sherwin-Williams industrial grade anti-corrosion material that was also painted on the inside and outside, the male and female threads on the inside of the pipe, so that it'll last longer. So basically what they had to do was they had to cut this connection. We ordered these new pieces, that's what took so long, okay? And then they had to be put in place and welded in place, and then the rest of the connections were made accordingly. And then we did a pressure test on the initial connection of the stack to make sure that it was tight, everything was good. We only did it up to like 15 PSI. So when they put the pump back in the well and get everything sealed up, then we're gonna do another pressure test at 100 PSI, and the water comes in at 50, so we should be okay. And then the last picture, I just wanted to see, it was all backfilled today, and we got a standpipe for the new valve. The copper pipe coming up is what we're gonna use for testing, and the wellhead cover that you see there is gonna get another cover put on top of it when it's all done. And I think there's a pad that gets poured around it too. So that's gonna happen sometime in the next week or so. I don't know exact schedule of what municipal well and pump schedule is to come out and put it in, but it's all ready for them and they know that, okay? So does anybody have any questions? Okay, anybody got anything else? Okay, can I have a motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion.
Can I have a second?
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Okay, thank you.